Hello, discos. Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank you for getting a daily star. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm starting. Hi. I'm starting the intro. Oh, a little swiftly now. Oh. There we go. I will tell you, it's a little disorienting listening to the game and then listening to our Spotify music open us up at the same time. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just jump right in. I wonder will this focus? Will she focus? Possibly. Will I be blurry Lyre for the rest of my life? Oh no. Hopefully that's good. Does that look good? Hopefully. How's your day been? My day's been good. How's your day been? I hope you are doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm like, I'm tired, but when is that not new? But I went on a bit of a walk. Took myself on a walk. I got a couple snacks today. And what else did I do? I don't know. I did some chores around the house. Nothing too spectacular, you know? My day's been good. Just chilling after work. Nice. Chilling after work is always the best. Oh, being able to unwind and bring all the stress and put it out into the world. Or you take it from you and then put it back out there. Just out. But in any case, hi everybody, my name is Lyra, and today we are going to be playing some more Coffee Talk. I hope the game isn't too loud. Let me see. Okay, the game doesn't seem too loud. Let me know if it is though, and I can turn it down. I haven't changed any of the volume settings since we've last played. And I will let everybody know, I'm not quite sure how much longer we have with Coffee Talk 2. Which sounds sad because it is. I love this game. But I will apologize now just in case we start and this is like the last episode and I'm just like, it's the shortest stream in the world type beat. But we're gonna get started. I hope everyone had a lovely day. Once again, let me put this on pause so it doesn't keep playing. And we're gonna continue. We're gonna see what is up. We're gonna get on up and get down. Oh, that also makes sense. My computer is blasting volume. Yo, that's chill. This game has been amazing so far. I love the storytelling in this game. I think this game did an amazing job with its pacing, especially because it feels like a visual novel almost. The most action we do is trying to make coffee for our patrons. But it's kept me like hooked. I love it. Okay, let's see. So it's a Wednesday, it's the 27th. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. World Golem Culture. Ooh. Are golems extinct? Consider extinct in this world? Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Okay. So space stuff. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music chart. Let's go. A metal band and their elves? That must be quite the show. We getting all the gossip. We spilling the tea. We spilling the tea and drinking the coffee. That's what we doing. That's what I love about this game. It's like so... Oh my god. I hope I didn't smudge my makeup. It's like, it's so good. It's just so good. Wait a second. Golem in the paper, golem in the store. Golem in the paper, golem in the store. Is there a connection? Am I crazy? Are we a golem? Have we been around for a long time? Or do we just like golems? Could be that too. Could literally just be coincidence and nothing more. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll keep my eye on it. Okay. Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up, finally. And the weather's keeping quiet. Nice. Either is a cool theory, though. True. We just happen to be a century-old golem, just not super big. We're just super small. He's just a tiny little guy. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Gala! Oh my god! Oh, the husbands have arrived. Let's freaking go. But you see what I mean? I don't understand what height even is in this game anymore. I don't know how tall anybody is. Because if you guys, I'm gonna say it again. If you guys see Hyde sit beside the patrons at the coffee shop, he's like taller than like a majority. I think him and Bailey may be the same height, but he's taller than everybody else. And then you have Gala, who's literally like 7 feet tall. Dude's massive. I don't know what to do with these guys. Oh my god. Anyways, get married already. Oh, they're not talking. They divorced. Or they're just staring at me. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How'd it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. A little exhausted? Are you dying? Why? 1 second, I gotta check my phone. 1 second. Before you express yourself too much, I gotta check my phone. Okay, ain't nobody here. Hi, Kat. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing all right. Dinner with my team. Oh my god, I love them. A golem. Okay, so the golems are not extinct. I do not know why the sudden appearance of golems are around. I'm gonna give them a like. Normal schedule? Nice. Oh, Rachel! I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take good care, to take good rest once in a while too, everyone. Oh, ally. And I love her jacket. I love her new design. Last night was wild. Ever had a night like that? I don't know what you did, sucker. Cool, I had a night like that before. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, a little exhausted. Okay. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Why y'all looking at each other like that? Well, for starters, my fury's giving me a hard time. Your fury? Is it the full moon already? Bro, is it? Nope, but I sometimes get pre-fury symptoms. Pre-fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for fury, and that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetites, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small, but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual, and a bit crankier as well. Okay. Is there any drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Lyrae. Girl, don't put that much pressure on me, dude. Ugh. I'm literally an airhead behind the bar, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little man. Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well? Maybe, but I think it need to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue? Ooh, okay. So the base has to be our blue pea. And then there's a ginger. And then it has to be one other thing, right? Maybe blue? Okay, let me see what the ingredients in a Galahad is again. Galahad. Okay, it's tea, milk, and ginger. So where's the caffeine though? Does tea still have caffeine in it? Okay, so maybe bloopy, milk and ginger. Yes, tea has caffeine. Oh my god. You learn something new every day. You learn something new. I used to be a really big tea drinker, but I don't know. I don't know why it never came into my brain that it might have caffeine in it. Even though I was always drinking at night. Okay, so bloopy, milk, and ginger. Okay, let's try this. Let's give this a run for its money. I love tea, keeps me warm at work. Gala tea. Oh, this game is too cute. And you're so correct, Discos. You're so correct. Keeps me warm as well, just at night. I don't like drinking it outside the house. I don't know if that means anything. It also depends on the tea, and it usually has less than coffee. True, that's why people call it like relaxing. This is cute as hell. This is fumpkin cute. Love it. Serve. Here you go, a gala tea for you. Do you come up with these names on the spot, Lyra? No, it takes a bit of soul searching. Yeah, while I was mixing this, honey, I was like, can't be, what's a space? What's a cute space name? Galaxy, Tea. That is so cute. Oh, he called us out. Listen, I thought we could like, he's trying to be besties with us, man. He's our bestie. Veteran now working in a hospital. He's so adorable. I love how like cats just love him. I thought that we had made the Gala tea before, but you know what? Maybe I just mixed it up with literally Galaxy Mint Tea. It has like the little particles. A silky but spicy beverage that soothes furious emotions and brings dormant joys back to life. Love it. Love it. Take some soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Call it a sixth sense. Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. Hell yeah. Girl, you gonna say something? Except you're just staring at your husband, which honestly, I would do as well. But sir, I need to at least a hello. I thought we were like this. I thought we were literal besties. Get it? There's some tension here. What's with the long looks, you two? Oh no. Did something happen? Actually, Lyra, guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today, I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at situations. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, he's like, nah, there's something to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. Oh. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one, lying on the sofa staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me. Please help me help him, Lyra. Girl, have you ever heard of The devil's lettuce? I'm kidding. I'm at my wit's end. Okay, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? Mr. Hyde? Okay. Last that I remember with these two was that Hyde felt like a certain kind of homesickness. He used to be out in LA because he was doing modeling, but he didn't want to be out there anymore. So he wanted to move back to Seattle. And I think, and honestly, not just because of the funny haha like or classic trope, I literally think that he does hold feelings for Gala. But I don't know if it's because he's a vampire or something. You have a karma angel watching over you. Woke up today and my Minecraft base was 1 block off. Had to tear it all down and rebuild it. Oh, no! Naomi, I'm so sorry. Why do I have a karma angel? I thought, well, what if I just give you the karma angel back? I hope you build your base and it's not 1 block off again. But hi. I guess that tells me how you're doing today. I'm sorry. Welcome in. This tea is steaming, like Gala's actual tea. Literally, okay, so I do think that Hyde has feelings for Gala, but for some reason is not able to like talk about it. And or something like bigger is weighing down on him, because I don't know why or maybe he's afraid that Gala won't let him stay, because I think he wants to stay with Gala. Like, I think at the end of the day, he wants to move back to Seattle, not just because he has fond memories here, but he also wants to be near Gala as well. But I just don't know if it's that, or if it's something completely heckin' different. Maybe there's something to do with the mafia, because this dude has ties with the mafia. I don't know. I just don't know why he's so glum when it comes to Gala over here. Oh, the redecorate points redemption. Which, by the way, I don't know if you were there, but we did start redecorating Naomi. It's just not done yet. Taking a long time. But yeah, so that's what I think is about to go down. Like, they gotta do something about this unresolved tension. Ugh, fine. Okay. What's up? The truth is, I'm bored to death. Oh, he's bored. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years in vampire years. Oh, okay. I was about to say, you're not 40. Dang, he's going through a midlife crisis. A midlife vampire crisis. 40 years in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Lyra. Intervention first. Gossip later. Whoa. Let me do my work. Sorry that I would love to hear some more information. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Okay. Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs, but modeling stopped being fun ages ago. Girl, get your degree. Be an astronomer. Friggin' an astronaut. I don't know, like a midlife-ish crisis. Yes. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? Can conferred degree does not lead to interesting job. I don't know what an immortal vampire will do. I don't know what he could do. I'm just spitballing here, you know? Don't be too mad at Gala. He's He's PMFing right now. Pre-Fury syndrome. I'm not mad at Gala. I am not mad at Gala. I'm mad at Hyde for taking his frustration and boredom out on Gala. And to be fair, Gala does. Hi Fig, thank you for getting your daily star. Thank you. And to be fair, sometimes Gala is a little too quick to fix things. He's a little too quick to jump on the I have all the advice and sagey stuff in the world type role. So I can get how that's making Hyde a little irritable. But I also feel like Hyde needs to feel what he has to feel, but also not take it out on Gala. Hi Fig, I hope you're doing all right. Okay, it's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. True. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories, but then social media came and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. Ooh, fast fashion, the fast fashion talk. Let's talk about it. Howdy, I'm groovy. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Nice that you're groovy, OMG, is this a scathing critic of fast fashion in my video game? Yes. Naomi, I wish you were around for the other parts because, oh my god, this series covered so much. It covered so many topics. Had me snapping my fingers. But the clothing, but you know what? I like Hyde. Hyde, you tell them about fast fashion. You tell them how it's terrible. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days, though? With slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. No one's parasocial enough for you. This is not parasocial enough for you. But I get what he's saying. So are you saying that you'd like to leave? More of a mark? Maybe so. Get into acting! Be the broody, oh my god. Be that one actor that like everybody knows like for their identity, but then you're just in different fonts in different movies. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did it. Ryan Reynolds did it. Who else did it? I want to say Scarlett Johansson, but I don't want people throwing pitchforks at me. Sorry. Who else did it? Paul Rudd did that. Anyways, be that person. Be an actor. There you go. Pretend to not be yourself. Get through your days. Chris Evans. There we go. Okay. Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered, that became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. Yeah, your husband? That's not the same thing. Oh. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That's what I said. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you mistake me for a hardworking vampire? the sigh and the eye roll. Do you see what I'm dealing with, Lyra? Bro, clear as day. It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that sounds good. Just make me something I like. Anything anything you've seen me enjoy recently or when we first met. Okay, bombastic side eye, real. He's a vampire. Is time not basically meaningless? That's what he's talking about. He's just like, I'm approaching 40 years old in vampire years, and like nothing's fun anymore. And to be fair, I empathize with Hyde a little bit on this too, just because like it sounds bad, but at least modeling for vampires is like the easy kind of scapegoaty way of like getting by in their industry, because he's forever flawless, right? And people already like him, and he's pretty, so he knows how to like be styled. But he doesn't want to do that. He's been doing it for so long. Yeah, but he's like, oh no, a 14-hour shift. And that's his right. He's like, I don't want to be bored. Like, get over yourself, lol. That's Hyde. That's Hyde for you. Hyde will never be over himself. BRB, see ya. Hyde will never be over himself. Okay, we need to make him some Zobo. So hibiscus, ginger, and ginger. I would also not like to work a 14-hour shift if I was immortal. True. Not only do I have to look at the walls of the world, I gotta look at the walls of a hospital. Damn. Here's your Zobo. Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough. Heh. Nice, Lyra. And you lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. Aww. And I bet you could remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner at a place of my choosing. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Yeah, because Gala is Gala. I'm sorry, Hyde. Sometimes you're a little too narrow. Of course he's gonna win. Okay, you're not wrong. I would also hate it, but it seems a little silly to be like 14 hours is too long when you don't need sleep and you live forever. But like, why put on another forever feeling when you already live forever? Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, on the grand scheme of things, 14 hours could be like 5 minutes to him, but like, I don't think if I was a vampire, I'd tack on 10 years of studying to then be in a hospital with the sick and dying as a vampire. And you gotta smell that all the time. And you gotta like, he drinks synthetic blood. We get into that whole like subgenre of vampires as well. He likes to drink synthetic blood, but still. Not saying that we can't both be right, Kat, but just saying. 5 minutes can be real long if you're looking at it. No, real, okay. I was reading a book once. I'm gonna press play in a second. I read a book once. It was a Judy Blume book. And they were talking, one of the main characters had to give a speech, and it had to be a 5-minute speech. And they did this thing. No, I absolutely would be Hyde. That's scary. I would never be a vampire. One of the main characters had to give a 5-minute speech, but they were like, oh, it'd be easy. And then they were like, let's check something real quick. And they stood in silence, and they waited and they waited and they waited and they waited and waited with a stopwatch. And then when one of them said, okay, that must have been 5 minutes, they clicked the stopwatch and it had only been like a minute and a half, or like 2 minutes. It was not 5 minutes. So 5 minutes can be a long time in the grand scheme of things, or feel like it. But yeah, I would definitely be a werewolf. At least you die eventually. You die eventually. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. If I had to be a vampire, I don't think I would like it though. True. Just rub it in my face, why won't you? He is doing it, because you're narrow. Oh my god, little staircase! Lua! Oh, hi everyone. Hey Lua. Girl, did you figure out your wedding yet? Hi Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a long while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. Or I ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. Sadistic. He's like, it's kind of fun. There we go. Oh, we made it to full hearts with him. Favorite things, the fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Nice. What I'm doing with my life, currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. I'd be interested in being immortal if there were ways I could go as long as I want / need, then decide when my end is right. True. Well, vampire, stepping into light, garlic and all that jazz. And you're right. I feel like it'd be cool to live such a long time, but then after a while, you do kind of have to hit the road. Take a trip to the Rainbow Bridge. Take yourself out to dinner. Some dessert on the side. It's all right. They're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's all right, Lyra. Of course. What would you like? What would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink, please. Okay, I think that means we can put anything in the base. I got things I need to accomplish, man. Yeah. Okay, I think that means we can do anything we want with the base. I do want to try, because it's been 10 trillion years, I do want to try and make something with green tea. Do a matcha thing. Maybe like this, and this? Even if it doesn't make anything, I still want to like try and do a couple of different stuff. That seems correct, right? Let's see. Ew. Okay, no. Not correct. Not correct at all. Have we made a tea drink? Okay. What about tea? Tea, lemon, and honey. Shibita. Let's see, let's see. What the fuck? Midsummer Night's Dream. Shut up. Pack your bags, shut up and leave. This is so cute. What's this supposed to be? This is cute as fuck. Oh my god. Okay, if you don't like this, I'm packing it up. Packing it up and moving away. Here you go. Some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Lyra. You're welcome. Ah, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all good according to plan. Going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, man. My girl holds the whole company on her back. sweet and memorable like summertime blues. That's the cutest thing ever. What? This game is so cute. Ow, I stretched my hand too hard. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. Working a 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends. Enraptured by the forbidden fruit. You like pomegranates too, girl? Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you've probably gathered that Bae and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right. Well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bae means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out that, although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. Yeah, girl. But also, we already covered this. You don't have to rush getting married. You don't gotta rush nothing. You can just vibe. Are you getting paid for therapy or drinks? Because it should be both. You know what though? I appreciate, I get paid for the drinks, but I have fulfillment with listening to everybody talk about their problems. And then every once in a while we give our 2 cents and then we throw them back to the wolves. Everybody, this is actually group therapy. This is actually midnight group therapy. Everybody puts their dirty laundry out in the open and then I just kind of like fold it while we all talk. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bae to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that it might not even be the main issue. Because, oh my god, I remember that the main issue here was... I'm late, hi B-Man, hello. What I miss? Okay, so we found a new drink. We found a new drink called the Gala Tea. Thanks for getting a daily star. We found a new drink called the Gala Tea. We're basically talking to Gala and Hyde about Hyde's boredom. Hyde is reaching a midlife crisis for vampires and he's bored of life. And we're trying to like help him through his feelings. And then we got another drink called Midsummer's Night Dream. We gave it to Lua and Lua loved it. And Lua is still worried about her wedding. That's what you kind of missed. But I'm telling her, like, girl, we covered this. We covered this. So I know a big issue was that Bailey was kind of pressuring her, but another big issue was that Lua was thinking too much about everything, like the domino effect of things. And I think they're still struggling to find a happy middle. But I'm also like, you don't have to get married, girl. You don't gotta. You can just have like a nice dinner. I don't know. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. Then don't get married. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bae. Then get married. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. They're always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great. This is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? Hide. What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. It's a difficult topic, but it's one that you gotta have, or else you're just gonna be upset for the rest of this whole process. Lua, oh my god, I love Lua. I love Lua. She's so cool. For those who did not see Lua square up, she squared up to like this like FBI agent dude who was interrogating us about Neil, because he's after Neil and Amanda, and she like made the lights flicker in the store. Like, she has superpowers and she's super cool, but I'm also like, girl, come on. No, we are going in circles. We've been through so much. You all know that. Yeah, I remember that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Faye wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? One second. Aquarius. Libra? Libra. Right? Otherwise, it's a Virgo. So right now we're watching an Aquarius and a Libra fight to the death, or an Aquarius and Virgo fight to the mega death. Just saying. This is very intense, but at least communication is going on. Love it. Oh God. I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right. I'm glad you remember that. Because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married, and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. Oh. Get her. I'm sorry, Hyde. Get her. Also, lay off. Also, lay off, but get her. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way, you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it properly yours. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. Do they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do, or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. He speaks facts. He speaks nothing but facts. You know what, girl? You need to become a marriage counselor. A relationship marriage counselor, therapist, somebody who gives advice. Somebody who talks to somebody. Maybe that's where your calling is, because Jesus. You just like open booked our girl. Also, I love their friendship. I hope these two are invited to her wedding. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. This is like the second or third time he's done this. Like, at least the second or third time he's done this with her. The last game was, like, incredible. For anyone who didn't see it, they were, like, in a real argument. But then they worked it out, and now they're besties. Yes, I know. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Shut up, Gala. You're taking my idea. Shut up. But also, you're correct. Maybe you should become a therapist. Do it. Oh! Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I think he could do it. I did say I might become a couples counselor. Guys, I'm starting to get a little too into this video game. I'm a little too into coffee talk too. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for it. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling, finds it too impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun, I was maybe 20 years ago. 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. Ooh. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light. Ooh, nice. And also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. Aw, at first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. Aw, that's adorable. She only took a picture once in a few minutes of that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. Yep. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her dark room. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. Aw, that's kind of sad considering he has expressed that he's lost that, you know? If you could be any of the creatures you've come across so far in game, which would you be? Oh my god. I think I would either be top 2. I think I would either be Gala or I would be Gala or maybe Aqua? I don't know. I don't know if that's completely correct. You guys tell me. But I think it would either be the werewolf or the fish. What would you guys be? That's the real question I want to know. Who would you guys be? 1 second. Sorry. Making sure my phone doesn't die. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame, working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. Aw. Hey, Lorelei, hey. Hi. Welcome in. I hope you had a good day. Ooh. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales, or to launch into soppy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. I've written it down, word for word. I've transcribed it onto the typewriter. No, I think it's a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on, then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said. It captures the light beautifully. And it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Ah, well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It'd be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. You know Gullis spitting facts when he puts his arm in the air. Like, he's like, listen to me. You listen to me. He does the point. The hyperextend finger. Oh. Well, 2013 me wants vampire, but aesthetic speaking, a succubi is my desired color palette. Also horns. You could be Lua. Aw. I don't know. They're all so cool. Yeah. It is hard to pick. Whenever you like see everybody's personality run beside each person. Don't forget Freya, who it didn't click to me was a fairy until like after the game was done, when they had to wholeheartedly say that Freya was a fairy. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics they'll look at your pics their whole lives. Aw, thank you for the bouquet, B-man. Thank you. So nice, so nice. I'll give you a head pat. I patted my microphone. Thank you. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. Real. Oh my god, it would be like, I can totally see Hyde being that person. Like, you give them a compliment and they just go, okay, but I have the most unforgettable zit. in the middle of my forehead right now. And we're like, okay, well, okay. Have a real sentimental moment with him. And he's just like, okay, but I have to go to the washroom. I have to release everything inside of myself. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, all right. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do, and maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Lyre. See you later. Good night, you two. That is so me sometimes, though. Real. Can't take a compliment to save my life. Real. They're like, you're so pretty, and I'm just like... Ah, Lorelei, thanks for getting a daily star. Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? Ooh, he's nervous. I think, despite also being a vampire, Hyde has a lot of, like, has a hard time with commitment, I think. At least that's what I think. Because he's like, that's a whole other kind of industry he has to get into, and a whole lot of work he has to put into to hopefully, like, get a spot in or do good in. Because with modeling, he has it down pat. He doesn't have, well, not to say he didn't have to do any work, but like at least it was guaranteed at the end of the day that he would get a booking. But now he has to put everything that he's ever learned about like photo shoots and stuff into like this new career path. Well, when you have so much time, commitment can mean hundreds of years. True. So I get in a way. True. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I get him being nervous taking this jump into another career that he hopes will bring him what he wants. I get it. But like, I also think that he needs to take the dive, you know? He's also never done this pose before. Not this. That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do. Sometimes. But I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know... I don't want to sound too depressing. But girl, we're talking about why are you making it so deep? Girl... He's like, they're gonna end up divorced anyway. You took a fantastic picture. You're putting too much into the pictures at this point, Hyde. There's a little bit too much going on. Too much storytelling. Girl, the point is capturing the moment. The point is capturing the moment. And then that moment has the story. You're capturing the moment, and then you should be thinking behind that, not in front of it into 10,000 years. That scared me. Oh my god. The boom, boom, boom in the song made me think it was footsteps. I was like, is some giant walking into our cafe right now? Maybe I'll research some creatures and create a coffee talk individual, just for aesthetic reasons. Oh my god, I love when people do self-inserts of stuff. It's so cool. I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers, but at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person, and they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I know. The one time I tried it, really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame. Or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating, and something worth helping other people celebrate. Mm-hmm. You're a tricksy one, Lyra. And I'm too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable, for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. Don't think about it! The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Lyra? What do you know? But seriously, what do you know? What? That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. Casual immortality. I want to know if we are a golem. Are we a golem? What are we? What are we? What are we? What is this? Guess where I am, because sure as hell, I don't know. Oh my god. Are you at dinner? Are you inebriated? What's going on here? Okay. Huh. Okay, anyways, we might be immortal, don't know what we are, but Hyde's onto us. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone there rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? What's worse than can happen? I don't know. Are you lost? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. But see, here's what I'm thinking. We are either, this is my thing. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will. True that. Here's what I'm thinking. We are either the same species as Neil, so we were once a part of the hive mind, or a hive mind, but we've made ourselves kind of independent. Because why are we suddenly saying we, like the royal we? Like, I'm pretty sure we've used I before, like me, I don't think. But now we've used the royal we that Hyde, now that Hyde knows what we are. Or we're another species, but nobody knows what species we are. And also Neil seemed to be onto us. Sorry, Silver seemed to be onto us. I'm so confused, but some of us will. Cough syrup, a cure for a sore throat. We can make this. I was so close. Okay. That would be cool. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So maybe we try green tea, lemon, and honey. I want to try that when we get into the game. Oop, Fury's coming. She's on her way. Okay, it's a Thursday, it's the 28th. What's going on in the paper? But yeah, that was a lot of good talk last episode though. That was good talk. Once again, giving Lua a piece of our mind, and also letting Hyde know it's okay to take a step behind the camera and to be nervous. New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Oh no. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Like, what's the answer to life? What's the meaning of life? Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. Ah, yes. Good evening. Hi, I'm on my phone. Don't talk to me yet. Okay. Something tells me we still have a lot to do. Just seeing that we have 1, 2, 3 out of 3, 6, 9, 12 people. We have 3 out of 12 of them, everybody at Green Hearts. Ooh, what's going on here? We'll resume tomorrow. Myrtle just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games is just staggering. Yup. Top of the morning to y'all. Hungover but feeling awesome? Question mark. Oh my god. A girl always has her secrets. I'm calling this now. Either possibly future couple going on, or possible collaboration, like, type going on thing for these two, or they literally saw each other at a party. I don't know. They just seem to be so in the same sphere. Good evening. Who's here? Georgie, you look upset, dude. Officer, welcome. Hey, Larry. How are you doing? Oh no. Okay. Officer? Oh. Sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issue? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. You're a pal. I'm in a real bind, Larry. What's going on? What happened? Yeah. Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth. Are you talking about your recent patrols? Quick update, for those who don't know, there has been a series of vandalisms on this street, not too close to the coffee shop, but near enough, and we're starting to think that it's people who are mad that a homicide to a fairy had been swept under the rug so easily. There used to be like a fairy market that happened on this certain street, and one day a drunk driver hit one of the fairies and they passed away, but they turned into this tree when they passed away. And for a long time, people have been trying to dispute this, with the city especially too, with the family and with the city especially. But since there's no evidence for the body, they're not taking it into supernatural terms. They're going strictly by human terms, which is unfair. Nothing's been done to it. And then that tree got chopped down, and now people are angry. So now Georgie's been put in charge of patrols for the area. That's as clear as I can be and try to retell the story, by the way. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. Okay. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. Okay, well that doesn't help you. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. Okay, rats and cats. But neither fits what I heard on the scene. The footsteps, you know, the laughter. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles? Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. Maybe they are phantoms? Maybe? Like if they can be present but then disappear, maybe? What are you saying? Do you know why the satyrs from France are more musical than ones from America? Because they have French horns. This game hurts me sometimes, man. I didn't consent to that. Stop with the jet. Hashtag stop dad jokes. I see. So what's next? Yeah, what's next, dude? What are you doing? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Lyra, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see? Oh, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Yeah, that's usually how it is. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such. Oh, damn. Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Nah, probably. Not anymore, though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But that still doesn't help identify neither the person that passed away or who could be behind the shenanigans. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions? Yes. Apparitions like, oh, ghosts. That's what I thought. I was like, what if they're phantoms? Ghosts? Ghosts! Okay. Someone's standing outside doing that. I see. What do you mean, I see? Huh? Doesn't it sound like a bad joke to you? I'm not sure I'm following. But come on, ghosts don't exist. Wake up and look at the world that you live in. Of course ghosts exist. Oh, hi Blue, hi. Are you doing okay? Hi. Sorry, Blue's also in my room. Do you want out? Is this your way of saying you want out? Go on. Here you are. Kitty, kitty. Damn, the weather got into character there. A paid actress, she was. But no, I don't. Ghosts are an entirely plausible thing that can be in this narrative. We have aliens, we got orcs, we got fish people, we got werewolves and vampires and satyrs and freaking fairies. Yeah, ghosts are possible, dude. We got cat people. You're not helping yourself, Georgie. Your humans really showing here. Do they? Because if they do, all I can think about is that all I can think about is that damn tree now. Ah, right, the tree. Does that mean it's haunted? It could be. Ah. Okay, well, don't get how you can be so calm about this. No, well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. That's what I'm saying. Some of them are so out of this world, even. That's funny. So out of this world. Like, quite literally from a hive mind in outer space out of this world, but like, you didn't hear it from me. Sometimes, literally. You're right. He's going through it right now. He is. Georgie hates ghosts. There's some prejudice here that he has to work through. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own picadillos? I think that's how you say it. True that. If you don't mind telling me though, may I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Gosh, no. That's a long story. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway. That's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh? Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Lyra. But that's all I'm willing to share for now. Okay, thanks for sharing, even if it's literally just the word suggestion. You know, it's funny. My grandpa was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. I love horror. I love horror so much. That's a word. Prank gone bad? Prank gone bad, maybe? Or maybe something bad happened to his granddad that was way too incomprehensible. Put it up to a ghost. They're like my opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. It's just with my time as a cop and all unknown variables usually mean like trouble. I see, that makes sense. They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know the Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the zen-ness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it. Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. People who have like great-grandparents will forever like surprise and fascinate me, because I'm just like, first of all, either how did everybody have babies so young, or how did your great grandfather live so long? Crazy to me. It's crazy. On that note, Lara, you've seen my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. In fact, I've named her. Her name is Lydia. And no, you cannot have her back because you keep dropping her on the freaking ground and not picking her back up. My bad. That thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. Okay. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from. Ah. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right, true. Now, about that street. Yes, the street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Ah, I see. So your grandfather lived like in front of, or like lived at the street where the ferry market was? I'm gonna look for a bit. See you, Lorelei. Thank you. Ah, I see. Okay. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess what it is? You mean Bourne Street, uh-huh. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. Ah. So, Georgie's been connected to the street, like, for a long time. In more ways than one. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Lyra. Everything is lining up too perfectly, if you ask me. Uh-oh. Okay. I think the power's gonna shut off. But at least not right now. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's? Right. Then my luck started tanking. Oh, wait. Okay. Could it be that your granddad was a bad person? Maybe. Or just because you're so close to a time when it was lively that everything's targeting you. He's really going through it. Yeah, Georgie's smoking even faster. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat, just tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, you see. Right. Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me! Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market, information I wouldn't even have remembered on my own. But to be fair, when a fairy dies, all like memories of it are wiped from existence. That part is a little bit a coincidence if you ask me. So it's not like you were going to be able to come up with it without a little bit of help anyways. Or it's the lighter. True. Because it was bought at the market. True. It could literally be the lighter. Right. And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Larry, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. But they really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know? But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity. Yep, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck, good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Oh, what's that? No, nothing. You should hit the hay, officer. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from the mundane to the extreme, from local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking one particular drink might interest you. Oh? It is something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Huh. Protection from what, though? From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll ease your mind a bit? Ah, gotcha. But Lyra, even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits, right? I wouldn't know, but I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs, compared to just using a regular flame, I mean. What are you going to make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Thank you, man. Officer Georgie's lighter. It exudes an interesting feeling. I like how we're using interesting as just like something. We're just using interesting. That's what we're using. Okay then, make me this magical drink you've learned, Lyra. Girl, I don't even know what I'm doing. First things first I want to do though is check and see, because what do we need? We need coffee, honey, and lemon. We need coffee, honey, and lemon. Have we done coffee, honey, and lemon? Okay, not yet. Something tells me we're gonna be making this one. It has flames on it. But I also want to really quickly, I want to try and make cough medicine. Literal cough medicine. Okay, I think it was this. Brew. Yes! This is so nice. But this is not what we need. just a little magic potion. Just a little bit of a potion. Okay, let's see real quick. I don't know how to light it on fire though. Coffee, honey, and lemon. Should I do coffee, lemon, and honey? It's bitter. Okay, let me see if this is how you do it. Because these are the 3 ingredients. I just don't know what order to make it in. Because I feel like every time it says, this is what's in it, you always have to like move around the ingredients a little bit. At least that's what I've seen the last time we made this. Never mind. Maybe it literally is coffee, honey, and lemon. Coffee, honey, and lemon. Honey, lemon. This is literally sick. This is literally awesome. I don't even know how to say that. Kimada, I think. Jesus Christ, she's moving. I guess I have to give this back to him. This looks sick. Oh my God. Serve it. Here you go, baby girl. Oh, wow. The drink does light up, huh? Yep. This is special just for you. So don't tell anybody. Roger that. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a fiery drink every single time, girl. Here you go. Oh, be careful. Dang, Larry. This is really something else. You sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. But I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Ah. Huh. I'm just being silly, aren't I? I do like that, where it's just like, this is safe to drink, right? And I'm just like, huh? It's definitely, you can definitely drink it. The spell-laden, alcohol-imbued Galishing drink is known to ward off evil spirits. Just look at it. Girl, I'm giving you alcohol on the job. Forgive me. Wink wonk, wink wonk. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Here's your flaming hot drink, sir. Take it or leave it. But you'll take it because you like it. Good or bad? Who knows? Who knows? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know, girl. I don't know. Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, Larry. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Oogie. Hi, Loony. Hello. Loony, hello. Oogie. How are you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Do. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing okay, bubs. Do. Thanks, man. At least with crooks, you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude, huh? Oh! Tired-looking individual, dressed in a brown jacket and a tie. Hello? New character? Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Ew. Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again. Okay. McQueen? Lightning McQueen? If he was not a car? Is that you? Hello, Williams. It's been a while. It is you. Who is McQueen? Who is he? I don't know who they are. Who are you? What's going on here? Why you look so tired? The surprises just keep coming this week. Let me go over there. Oh, okay. Fingers crossed fingers crossed they is Scorpio. Okay, no one, I don't think he's joined our friends list. We can't even check. We can't even check if you're a Scorpio, sir. This is imperative information. Unless they're an asshole, then be another star sign. Unless they're a butthead. God dang it. More or less. We were brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? That's cute. Brunch buddies. I feel like I'm meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone, but I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it out alive. We were truly the lucky ones, without a doubt. I'll just take both of your words for it. What happened at brunch? Good, because I don't like to talk about it. What happened at brunch? What world-ending, life-threatening, dog-eat-dog world things were happening at brunch? Oh my god. They stopped Armageddon at the local Starbucks. That's crazy. Who knew brunch could be so intense? That's what I'm saying. You guys got dressed up, geared up to go to brunch? To do what? Jesus. So what brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee. Secret police reasons? I've not read the briefing yet, but enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Yeah? You need to bust a ghost? You a ghostbuster, sir? Hi, Natty. Hello. Thank you for getting a daily star. How you doing, bubs? Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to Lyra about getting over my fear of that stuff. And ghosts. Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Yeah, I remember that. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. Like what you're literally doing. That's why it's a no-no in my book. It even pains me to admit that out loud. Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times, it's ghosts. How do you know? How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. I have probably lost all my hair by now if I were you. Hello, Natty. Hi, Natty. How you doing? How you doing? I try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else will do it? Nobody, that's who. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look, I remember this one case we were investigating. A haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away, but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat. Couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exorcise the place, right? But the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's hard, I get that. So I'm slowly going down the stairs to try and coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing and the whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. Ooh. Then, before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel and he's behind me and oh my god, you guys had a moment together? Wait, isn't this the plot of the 1990s film Ghost? Oh, maybe? We had a movie night at work and I dozed off before it started. The story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. Oh my god? Slightly buffer looking dude? Are they twins? Possibly. Hey, detective. Hey, people. I don't know. Did you get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. That's just the rain. It's very bready rain. There's filling all over your top. That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up though. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. Okay. So what'd I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Okay, so we have someone who's genuinely scared of ghosts, good at their job. Silly but serious officer, and then silly officer. I don't know if either of them know how to do their jobs, but one really likes old movies from the 90s, as I can see, and this one wants donuts. This one will skip out on the job to go get a donut, and I appreciate that for him. We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Lol, I like this guy. True, I like him too. Hey, ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? No idea, never met one. We stopped a ghost riot. Ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them. You don't need to be scared of them. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry, that wasn't much help. Nah. What you said? That they're just like us? That's a good thing to be reminded of. Exactly, they used to be alive just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, violently murder you, you should be fine. Very reassuring. Yeah, as long as they don't grow spectral fangs and they dig them into your neck and they rip everything out and then they possess your meat suit, you're good. You're good. They're fine. Just talk to them. Feel their culture, listen to their issues, and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside, which should be easy since you can see through them. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. It's best to not overthink anything he says. I certainly don't. Ah, well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. I already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes. Why? The driver was a chupacabra. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rap problem or whatever. Bye, coffee wizard. Take care. I'm a coffee wizard? News to me. I thought I was a coffee golem. I certainly don't. Iconic. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. Dooley is the epitome of I'll go where the wind takes me, brother. We could be a wizard. Do wizards live a long time though? Like, do they? I feel like the crumbs of who we are flitted throughout the story, and we get close, but then like new information pops up and we're like, we could be something else though. We could be something else. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Lyra? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 now. I'm very glad you do. An elf wizard. An elf wizard? Me? You mean it? You mean it, coach? Me, an elf wizard? Jesus, the more you know. And thanks anyway, Lyra. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. Nice. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, all right? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. All right then. Yeah, let me go on my phone real quick. Okay. I think McQueen and Dooley were simply side characters to be funny, haha. Because he didn't show up like Amanda did with Silver. Possibly. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Riona! Hey! Miss Riona, welcome! Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. Ooh. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. I'd appreciate a cup of tea infused with lemon and a touch of honey. Oh, girl, do I have the fantabulous drink for you. Lemon and a touch of honey. Midsummer's Night, dude. Oh my god. Midsummer Night. Sorry. Midsummer Night. Okay, tea, lemon and honey. Tea, lemon, honey. Midsummer Night. Midsummer Night. Okay, serve it. A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Yeah, we accidentally found out about it last episode, yesterday. Thank you. You're so very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How is he? He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Yeah, man, he's like terrified out of his mind, but he's really trying here, man. He's really trying. Would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, what do you need? Could you give me Could you give my contact information to him? We only connected via Bluetooth. We only connected via Bluetooth last time, so... Oh? An email address and phone number are written on it, belonging to Riona Sheeran. Okay. Okay. I know I'm lurking, but Riona, she's back. I love Riona. She's like the perfect blend of mystery and also like realness. I don't know how to really describe it, but all I know is that I'm just like, I'm in for some drama when she walks in the room. Love her. What I said a few days ago may have been a bit overwhelming. It is possible that I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree. That's entirely understandable though. But it's not my intention to interfere with his work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please do let me know. It is the least I could do, as I realized there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. She's our hero, Your Honor, our hero. Oh, I mean, because Officer Georgie is a human, and we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information as such. I understand what you mean. Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone. It's fine, I get it. I'm glad. I say you've already helped him out in more ways than one. Hmm? Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him. Okay. The glances, that's happened before though, where we've looked away from the customer, and I think Riona was there last time too. Because I remember one time we looked over here and seemingly nothing was there. I thought we were just like stretching our neck or something, but we did it again. So maybe an apparition is among us. Among us. No one can say that. No one can say those two words anymore without thinking of the little aliens. Goddamn. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Bad traffic aside, how are you? I'm... To be honest, I've had a lot of my mind. I've had a lot of my mind of late. Oh no, what's wrong? And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. You know I'm all ears. You can never sound pathetic. Feel what you gotta feel. Talk about what you gotta talk about, girl. Never feel like you're gonna feel... Never feel like people will perceive you as pathetic when talking about tough situations that you really feel for. Because if truth cometh out that they do think that, then they weren't really there to support you in the first place. And that's the perfect time to get yourself up and out of there and find honeys that care for you. Don't let people invalidate you. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Pardon? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I've had in the past few years. Is that a good or a bad thing? It's troubling. Troubling? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I've been doubting it lately. Oh no, how come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance. Even though they had no direct connection to the audience I am trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. That's very thoughtful of her. Okay, I'm unlurking. Welcome back, Lorelei. Welcome back. That's very thoughtful of her. So what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it. I think so. But could you give me a refresher? She's worried that she's going to go down the route that Lucas goes down anyways. I think that's a big thing about Riona. Like, she so wants to be discovered and found out in the old-fashioned way. I need to see my queen. I'm gonna head to bed, got work in the morning, but thank you for the amazing stream. And thank you so much for stopping in. I hope work is good. I hope work does you well in the morning. Thank you for stopping in as always. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Combat the bed bugs. Do not let them bite you. But I also don't think you have bed bugs, so you're good. Okay. So Reno's whole thing is that she wants to be discovered and she wants to get into the industry in such an old-fashioned way. But it's so, like, the chances of that happening because of technology and how everything and how the industry is, it's so minuscule. First, there you go. Good on you, Lorelei. Look, good on ya. I'm so not first, but you know, you've officially took the title, so no one else pressed the button. No one else did it. Someone had to. I think so, but could you give me a refresher just so I don't misunderstand? I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact. What would that be? Well, oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? I think that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. Yeah, that's the entertainment industry. After listening to your explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right. I thought it all sounded similar. Will you try her suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. But for some reason I feel conflicted about it. Aww. Aw, thank you for the bouquet, Lorelei. Thank you. What the flip? You guys are so nice to me. You guys are so nice. You guys are always nice, but you're nice tonight. Dang it. Thank you. I will take the flowers. Imagine me holding some flowers. I will take them and then put them right here for safekeeping. Right next to B-Man's. Thank you, thank you. I feel conflicted about it. Of course you're going to feel conflicted about it because you're going from nobody knowing who you are, at least the people at your local coffee shop knowing you, to how many hundreds of people are going to be knowing you. Of course it's scary, and of course it's going to make you feel conflicted. Oh, stretch them bones. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. I don't have any water. I'm going to have to go get water. I'll do that now. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her too. I feel like I almost said Lorelei just because you love the character so much. I feel like Riona's development is gonna come from the fact that she has to get over the feeling that she has to get over the feeling that her making these connections and making these phone calls and like networking makes her effort and her talent that she puts into performing any less authentic is what I mean. Because we all know again, gonna say Lorelei, we all know Riona. She explained how she wants to be noticed the old-fashioned way. She wants to get into these like auditions and these roles just the old-fashioned way, but she doesn't want to have that foot in the door because she feels like it's cheap. I think she thinks it's cheap to have a foot in the door, but it's the reality of the whole thing, of the whole industry. If you don't know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, it's going to be a little bit hard for people to get to know you. You know what I mean? But I still feel bad because obviously singing is a craft that she really cares about. And maybe she struggles a lot with coming across as ingenuine, you know? But yeah, give me 2 seconds. I need to go get some water. 2 seconds, please. Here, I won't do a be right back screen because my water's so close. I'm just gonna turn off my camera so I can get up and go. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Is me. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. I feel conflicted about it. Yeah. So I feel like Riona's whole thing is authenticity and being genuine, that she's having a hard time grappling with this industry and how to get into it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Ooh, y'all besties? Although perhaps it was more like a necessity? Huh? Did something happen? He was stuck? Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. Oh, this was when he was drunk. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk? Really? He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he'd done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. It did, like storm. Lightning was a paid actress. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m., which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Oh, oh my god, I remember seeing, yeah. how did he... That's... Where did he... I don't want to put too much pressure on his team, though, but how did his team just let him walk away that drunk from their festivities? Wasn't that not the same night? And then I remember Riona replying to him, going like, are you okay? So that's crazy that that happened in front of us. I'm taking so many screenshots of her right now. Absolutely. Understandable. Here, I'll move the cursor out of the way so you can get better ones. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark, don't you? You operate your business after dark yourself. Touche, touche, but I'm a coffee shop. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team. As I was saying, I was just like, how did he just walk away from his team like that? And he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Oh. Yeah. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. That's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoop she had to jump through at the beginning of her career, with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. Then don't. At the end of the day, if you're doing something that you truly love and you love what you're doing, you gotta do it. But you also can't put so much faith. You can't put so much faith into the lightning strike moment. Does that make sense? This might sound like so negative, right? But it's true. Like, if you are doing something that you truly love, then do it, because that's bringing you happiness and validation in and of itself. You are feeling okay. But when you start looking towards bigger things, changes might have to happen, because you can't always rely on that lightning strike moment to hit you and for everyone to flood in. Does that make sense? At the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself. But when it comes to this kind of industry, like, compromise is an unfortunate thing that you have to bring on board. You gotta bring on board. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But you can't just ask that to a very drunk Lucas on his midnight walk. But if I truly believe that, with the number of rejections I have received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? Yeah. How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? They're fine with it. They still have enough of themselves in what they're doing, you know? Perhaps they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. That part. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. Oh, Riona. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance or assistance even. We can say this so easily. Oh, stretch some bones? Thank you for the stretch. Thank you. Gotta do a little wiggle action. That's so correct. Given that we're talking about Riona though, it might be a little bit of work she has to do though. Which is valid. We can't all be extroverts in an industry like this. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. Or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I've returned, had a lot of packing to do, got a trip for tomorrow to head out on. Ooh! I hope packing went okay, and I hope your trip is awesome. Here's to your trip. Yay! You got this. Welcome back in. I see. Still. Yay, maybe lol. You got this, B-man. Miss Riona? Ah, yes? Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you're located in Bellevue? I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Well, his hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Ah, hope you didn't get sick then. Hopefully not. Oh, she blushed. I should go now. All right, will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Rightfully so. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Lyra. No problem at all. Anytime. Have a good evening then, Lyra. Come back again soon. I don't know what that pause is for, but like, I hope you're doing okay, girl. Oh. Ooh. Steep with roasted ginger and a touch of honey. Perfect for rainy evenings. We could also done this. Cool. But yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna do one more of these. But yeah, man, I feel bad. I feel bad. Oh, Fury time. Okay, who has the recipe for Galahad memorized? I'm a little worried. They pulled this on us before. I hope she gets better. I feel so bad also because the blush I feel so bad also because the blush. Does she like Lucas? I would not put it past them. Quiet and loud, blue and yellow coming together. I would not put it past this game to do a surprise pairing like that. Alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? No. Stop with this. Stop with this propaganda. Silver's gonna have something to say about this. Silver and Amanda. At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged algae invasion. Stop. Not the lionfish algae taking over the ocean. Porphyria Tech teams up with Golemix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Self-healing concrete technology? Aliens are coming. Good. Oh, there's a little bear on the shelf. We've been spacing out a lot lately. Bear. Yeah, bear. I don't think that was there yesterday, but I don't know if it's just if this is just the game trying to spruce things up a little, or like we are literally spacing out or talking to somebody, but like we've just been looking everywhere but in front of us lately, and it's kind of creepy. Groover part-time. Okay, do we have anybody else? Aw, Lucas having a fun time. OMG. Go Aqua. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Okay, so that might be our answer to the absolutely terrible contract she got offered. Normal schedule, nice. Oh, gotta like it. Gotta help him with the brand deals. Gotta help our dude out. She looks so cool playing guitar. True. True, never spoken a lie a day in their life. We got a little bear. Hey, yeah, this is not normal. We are spacing out. Knock, knock. Anyone there? Oh, Mr. Bailey's. Hi. I'm sorry I didn't hear you come in. How are you? How are you tonight? I'm all right, but you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? Ah, you can have them. You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Yeah, man, I'm literally just hiding the fact that I'm just some secret other being. But like not really hiding, more like omitting. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Literally, do you guys remember those icebreakers that you would do in school where the teacher's just like, sum yourself up in a sentence? And like, it would all just be the most generic things, because how are you supposed to fit your entire existence into a sentence? Like, how are you really supposed to fit your entire self into a sentence? You know? This hits home. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? Yeah, like, are you guys gonna have a wedding? You don't have to. We literally went over this. You do not have to have a wedding, but like, are you gonna have a wedding? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. Yeah. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean, yeah. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. Oh, okay, I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Girl, it's been, why did I say that? It's been like a day. Do you want the short version or the long version? Girl, if it's not a 150 page pamphlet, I don't know. That's I'm always here for the full story. All right then, I'm gonna tell you everything. Good. OMG, I put a stuffed animal on my desk and my cat is resting her head on it and sleeping. Oh, little kitty cat. So cute, so cute. All right then, I'm gonna tell you everything. Okay, tell me everything, Baileys. But I think I should order first, okay? Whatever you say, keep me in suspense longer. You gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? Ugh. I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus, butterfly pea. Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. You just said anything. You just said anything. Girl, you are giving me literally your order. Okay. Let me see what I've made so far. Okay. Milk and honey. Oh, dreamin' blue. So blue pea and what is it? Milk and honey. So we can either give him the dreamin' blue or the sweetheart latte. Ooh. Ah, I got a photo of her. Hey, at least he's giving the order instead of making it some kind of new language to interpret, lol. True. We don't have to go hunting for the ancient texts in order to know what my man's getting. Ooh, hibiscus. Dreamin' blue. I think we give him the sweetheart latte. He might be taking some time apart from Lua, but Lua will always be here in this little cup of latte. Yeah, I think we go with the hibiscus. With the hibiscus. Do you think we'll make another thing if we turn them around? Do you think this would make another thing, or it would just make something disgusting? Oh. I'm gonna see real quick. Okay, I think he just made it disgusting. Okay, what's making me worried though is that he did say it had to be warm. Yeah, this is not warm. Yeah, hibiscus, milk, and honey. Anything warm would do, so anything really. Let me see what Dreamin' Blue does. Do we listen to the words? Do we listen to the words and we include the warmth, or do we just go, frick it? Frick it. You're having what you're having. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus. I think that one will do. Which one? The blue pea? Okay. We'll just go with the blue pea. We'll just go with this one. I'm not trying to... Dreamin' Blue is also really cute. Let's make some clouds. Wait, reset. Let's make some clouds. That's not a cloud. Let's make a cloud. We're making clouds. Me when we make clouds. No. Oh god. We're making clouds. I'm trying to make like spots in the moon. There we go. But the moon is not mooning as much as I want it to moon. Dang it. Now it just looks like a thing in the sky. Now it just looks like an evil face in the sky. Do stars? Ugh. Stars! Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. And then, That's a star. That's a star. This is a star. That's a star. Star, star, star. Star, star. Oh god. Star, star, star. Star, star, star. Star, star. Star. I like how it looks like it's raining in a way or snowing. Thank you for being so optimistic, B-Man. Thank you for being so optimistic. Because Lord knows I do not know what I made. If you're getting sleepy, subscribe to the Riona channel. I'm not trying to hypnotize anybody, I swear. Okay, I think we're done. We're done. Looks cool. The bottom looks like swans. Oh, you guys are so nice to me and my art. It's art, I tell ya. Art. I'm EP2, me too. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Larry. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them, most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. Found family for the win. Let's go. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. Whew, I still got it, even though I'm dead tired. Don't push yourselves. If you guys gotta go to bed, go to bed. I hope I can speed through this episode because I'm also a little bit eepy, but we'll see how it goes. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Aw, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Lyra. No, must watch Lyra stream. Aw. Thank you for the little heart. Little heart. I used to have a very close relationship with my great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how they made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was so many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. This is sad, it is. That's true. Anyways, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Aww, drink this now with you? It feels a lot like family again. Aww. I'm your great aunt. I faked my death, and now I run a midnight coffee shop. Bailey's. And to think I used to hate Bailey's. I was just like, Bailey's ain't shit. I used to not like Bailey's, but now look at us. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no. How did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Oh no. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful, 'cause it is, girl. What? Oh my god. I did manage to visit her and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. Yeah, man. Trapped with people who just want to lock you away forever? Stop, this is so sad. Real. Bailey's dodged a bullet. Let's talk about it. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Larry. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, oh my god, who's here? Silver! Amanda! Hi! Good evening. Hi, Larry. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. The finger guns! Silver Amanda! Silver and Amanda! Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. Almost described her as Purple Lady. Good on ya for not doing that. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? A little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly? Fiance success is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013% probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring. We are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Yeah, how did I acquire this new title? Was I birthed from the cafe? I fell out the front door one day and then I got back up and went back inside and started working. Don't mind me, guys. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's a cafe. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's a barista. Oh my god. Yeah, how did I get this title, dude? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda? We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first, tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then? Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Heck off! I don't know what I've given you or what I haven't given you. Get out of my restaurant. Take your jacket and heck off. What the frick? What the flip? So no blue pea or ginger. Yeah. I was gonna try some like heinous concoction. Maybe some like hot chocolate type thing. Baileys. Oh my god, we're favorite things. Punk. Been listening to pumpkin spice since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing with my life, escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Ooh. You made them blue lightning the first time. Wait, Lyra, what shirt are you wearing? I'm wearing the bee from Bee and Puppy Cat sweater. I love Bee and Puppy Cat, and so I got the sweater. Aw, cute. Thank you, thank you. I have a pink skirt to go with the actual cosplay. Well, not cosplay, but the actual bee costume. But I'm wearing a black skirt right now. How do I remember this? I'm too into this game. Okay, so we can't give them blue pea and we can't give them ginger. Let's give them some weird kind of hot chocolate mix. Okay, let's try hot chocolate, mint, and milk. Or no, let's try hot chocolate, milk, and mint? Maybe that? Maybe. I don't know if I've given them cinnamon before. Maybe hot chocolate, milk and cinnamon? Or milk and mint? We will never discuss that again. Never. Maybe I switch them around? I don't know, man. Have we done hot chocolate with cinnamon before? Tea, milk, and lemon? I have no idea. We've done that before. I want to try and make something new. That's why I'm like not going to our usual like things. Maybe we do this. I'm trying to like see where would the milk would go, either in the middle or at the end. So maybe we do milk and then we do cinnamon. The British are here! Oh my god! Do I give them the British drink? Try chocolate, lemon, and mint. Okay, we have a couple more tries. Yes! We'll try, I want to try the chocolate, lemon, and mint one. Chocolate, lemon, and mint. Give them a shock to their senses. We got an achievement set called Stop It, and it's trash 25 drinks. One second, I want to like go back through our stuff one more time. Because if we have a space drink, I'd love to give it to them. Galaxy. I don't know if we've given that to them before though. Do the British one. We trying to commit murder with the atrocity I recommended. Just casually bringing them right out. Bring them right out existence. Do the British one. The British one. Long as it doesn't have Bloopy or Ginger. True. Where did the Spice Lady go? It's the Spice Lady. Oh, okay. It doesn't confirm. I guess it doesn't confirm until we do it. I can't remember what I put in it. Oh, no. I think it was this. I think it was literally this. The Spice Lady. We're gonna serve it. Yeah, it doesn't confirm it until it's out in the open. A British chocolate drink, extremely popular in the 90s. Oh, we have to find somebody who loves the 90s a lot and give it to them. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. The novelty coefficient does not clear the expected parameters, but it does not seem very important right now. We wonder why that is the case. Are you maybe getting a little emotional, Amanda? Aw, did you want like to go out with a bang or something? Aw, sorry, Amanda. We do not wish to discuss this. Okay. I'll go heck myself. I guess you didn't like it. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you more trouble. That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Oh my god, the authorities! Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Ah, please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Oh no. Or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief, literally. Oh my god, we got an achievement called How I Met Your Ancestor. And it's because we completed Silver's good story arc. We have decided that we do not care for that sort of excitement. Sit up, bub. Am I crouching? Am I crouching and slouching? Yay, yeah! We didn't get like green hearts or green faces, so I'm kind of sad about that, but maybe another time. We've decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up earthly emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research, but it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species. A lot of words, wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains of the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Aww. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was, I think. I think I may have found it. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy for Silver! Wait, wasn't their first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. Okay. Hopefully. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires, the emotions as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that we may be worth conveying, or I didn't see the key word there, sorry. At least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. I love Amanda's speaking sounds. Yeah, they're so twinkly, aren't they? We love her. I love her backpack. I love how they distinguish Amanda from Neil. Or Silver. Neil/Silver. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. Is it a precious thing? Is it a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing? Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but Lyra, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Oh my god! Which will take place 3 days hence. Oh, wow! That's some answers indeed. Let's freaking go! Oh my god. They're having a ceremony. I can rock up with some tea and some coffee if anybody needs it. You're like everyone's therapist. I was saying, like, I better be invited to the wedding. Like, you guys cannot come into my coffee shop, throw mugs around, and make a mess, and then just not invite me to the wedding. That's crazy. Yo! Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Yeah, you guys see our character as like someone super close. That's amazing. Aw, come on, Lyra. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Oh my god, I have to remember to give it to them. I have to remember to give this to Hyde. I'll cry. Guest of honor, be invited to Lua and Bailey's wedding. Guys, We're invited to their wedding and we got an achievement for it. Well, hiding Gall's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Let's fucking go! Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. I am your male person. Don't worry, I got this, dude. I got this. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Ah, a party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. Is it 99.999% pleasant? It is 99.999% pleasant. And 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Oh, Lord. We did so good guessing the right drinks then. Yes, we did. Hell yeah, we did. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys, but sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Yeah, girl, I thought y'all were like leaving next week or something. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. A road trip? A road trip? That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. A road trip! And maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept, although our sibling explained it to us multiple times. We still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, I suppose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling. Which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope they need to take the corniest of pictures. They need to take the corniest of pictures. They have to. Go to the world's largest ball of twine. I don't know. Go to the largest wheel of cheese. Go to the Ripley's Museum. You would have a blast there. You want more questions? Go to the Ripley's Museum. Wonder how the heck everything does whatever it does there. In fact, I'd say that that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.99% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. That's how I felt going to California. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in, that I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Lyrae, that I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Oh. I think I should order a drink. Of course. Well, what can I make you? I like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with a adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Girl, do we not just make a sweet and spice hot chocolate? What do we make? A spice lady. Okay. Bye! I must go to bed, sadly. Bye, Lyrae. Hope you have a good rest of stream. Bye. Bye, Lorelei. Good night. Good night. I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you for coming in. We got to get Silver's farewell drink right. We have to get Silver's farewell drink right if he orders one. We have to, actually, yeah. I'm not crying. I know, ooh, I know. Chocolate, honey, and ginger. Trust me on this. Chocolate, honey, and ginger. Okay. We don't have any more trashes So it's gotta be correct. If it's not correct, there's gonna be some issues here. Okay, chocolate, honey, and ginger. Let's see. That's a lot of sweetness. Oh, wait. Chocolate, honey, ginger. There we go. That's still a lot of sweetness. Jesus Christ. Okay, chocolate, honey, and ginger. Okay, everyone cross your fingers. Why did it give us coordinates? Wait, I want to see what these are. 1 second. I'm on my phone. I'm typing in the coordinates to Google Maps. 1 second. I can't see you guys. Wait, let me tab out of the game so I can see. Okay, what are these coordinates? What is this? 299,792 458. It's the Great Pyramid of Giza. What? Use the app. At least that's what I think the coordinates are. The Great Pyramids of Giza? What? What does that mean? Wait, I'm gonna type it in again. 792 Wait. There. No results for Google Maps. Okay, when I typed it in, it brought us to the Great Pyramid of Giza. So that's crazy. Okay, well, slay. If anyone else wants to look that up, feel free. I have no doubt that he'll like this. It's also a spaceship? Here's a 299-792-458 for Lightspeed Traveler. Oh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventure? Oh, is it the speed of light? Is that what it's also known as? Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to light year guided adventures. Okay, well, I don't know why it showed us Giza when we looked it up on the internet, but if it's light speed, then cool. It's light speed. The speed of light. Wow. Way to target your audience, Lyra. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. How does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. B-Man in the house with another bright drink. Good on you, B-Man. Everyone give it up for B-Man. Everybody give it up. We give you your laurels, B-Man. Have your laurels on the house. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that settles then. Whenever you miss Amanda Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Lyra. Wow, careful there. You don't have to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Ah, you're right. I'm just I'm just so excited. I can barely sit still. I didn't see what he did. If he like banged the counter, I didn't see it because I was reading. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Why are you excited? What's going on? Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh no, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. I don't think you're quite... I don't think you're boring at all, Silver. Let's just be frank, because Larry's not home. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. Oh, they'll be joining you guys on the trip? And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Oh my god, you're so superficial of you, Amanda. What the flip? What the frick-frack? Although Pro's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.99%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Ah, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. Yeah! Get a honey who gets along with your family. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. Yeah, considering this. Okay. You're a grown man, a grown extraterrestrial, a grown Silver. You're a grown Silver. You know how to take care of yourself. Considering the FBI's after you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No one worries about it. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances, to reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. Good on you, dude. Good on you. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Yeah, man. Well, I will say that if she heard your story and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. Yeah, if you had been like, oh, by the way, I'm an alien, can't change that about me, and she'd been like, oh, that would say a lot about her character. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Aw, besties! Just keep in touch, text each other. When you both go back to when Amanda goes back and you come back, text each other. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. Aww. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. That's such a great sentence. That's such a good thing to like want and have. You're proud of yourself and you want people to be proud of you. Or the person you are becoming. What is proud? Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. Oh, I see. We love Amanda. You two are really a sweet family. You two are a really sweet family. They are. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Heck yeah! Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.99% similar in the end. So it is. Oh, they're all so cute. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must. Go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. Packing, oh my god. Terrifying, but so needed. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the Earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you too, then. Good night, guys. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Or westerns. Ah, bye to you too. Oh, I love them. Good characters. Best characters. I will kick myself that I wasn't able to get full hearts with them or full smileys with them. But I love them. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Larry. I try, what can I say? Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. Small, cozy wedding! The characters in this game are so amazing. I just love this game so much. I hope they eventually make a part 3. I hope there's enough material to make a part 3. Like, I hope they're thinking of making a trilogy because that would be awesome. Yeah, I like how we simultaneously run into like the flaws of these characters. I like that we don't always 100% agree with the characters or that we're 100% like happy with them all the time. I'm so happy that they have very real predicaments, because otherwise you can make a game that is very feel-good-y, not a lot of conflict or tension, but I do love like the tension and the problems that arise like between characters in this game. I think it's so it's refreshing. It's refreshing to see like characters who are really just trying their best. How many episodes is this one? I'm not even sure. I hope that there's enough that we can come back and finish this next stream, because I'm looking at it, we still need to get to full hearts with Gala. We need to get to full hearts with Riona and Lucas. Aqua hasn't been around a lot. And Rachel hasn't been around a lot. So I think there's still like a little bit more to go in this game. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her right now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Oh, we got a ways. I just looked up how many episodes. Oh my god. We're on September 29th, I think. 28th or 29th. We're on September 29th. I don't know if they tell you how many days it is. Okay. Thanks again, Larry. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. We're the guardian angel species of the earth. Good night. Bye, girl. I do wonder what this bear means. More like a guardian hive mind. Okay, we are an alien. We are an alien. Good night, Mr. Baileys. We're so cool. Bean Buzzy, an energizing companion during those late night working hours. Oh my god, we have to make this. Alrighty. Oh lord. Okay, I think that's enough for me today. I got work in the morning, and I have to make sure I can get up for it. Okay. Thank you again for such an amazing stream, and thank you guys for coming on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta go to bed too, same. But yeah, as always, feel free to drop a follow if you guys like the stream for today. Subscriber prime and all that fun stuff. I will try, I don't work too late tomorrow. I'll try and go live tomorrow. Maybe we'll do more coffee talk. I was thinking coffee talk, or maybe even some Minecraft. Ooh. Maybe even some Minecraft. Go back to my roots a little bit. I don't know. I was thinking about it. Can I make a request? If it's coffee talk, is it coffee talk? Did I see right through ya? No coffee talk tomorrow? Oh, maybe I'll be unavailable. Possibly. I wasn't gonna play it. I'm trying to like be a little more variety with streams, but it also saves my voice. I might do coffee talk on Sunday though, because I basically have the whole day to do whatever on Sunday. But yeah, we'll think about what to do tomorrow. I don't think I'll raid out today just because I'm sleepy. Okay, I'll be back home then. There you go. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for being around. If you would like to join the Discord, feel free to redeem the Lyrae ship. Otherwise, that's it for me today. I hope you guys have a nice evening. Bye. Bye. Follow on all the socials. Have a good night. I'll see you guys. I'll try and see you guys tomorrow, okay?